Welcome to my 2025 reading wrapped. These are all my 5-star books. Oh my gosh, I had 4 5-star reads in a row. This book is gigantic, okay? I love a good chemical, okay? Sluggish maybe can't do. Good morning and happy Honda days. Today I have work, but before that I'm gonna take my car on a little test drive because it's been sitting in the driveway for a week. It should be fine. You never know. I'm not going to the gym today just because I feel pretty good, not gonna lie. Not 100%, and I'm feeling like I want to be 100% when I go to the gym. So this is breakfast. I have my egg, cottage cheese, and also there is guacamole on there today. So it's like an avocado toast situation. Instead of avocado, it's guacamole, but guacamole is avocados, so go cry about it. I don't know. I had some good food in Arizona, but I genuinely couldn't stop thinking about cottage cheese the entire time, and I was like, I want some cottage cheese. I'm gonna eat this. I need to watch my cartoons. I need to edit my video. Oh, and I don't know if I said, but I got a bag of Honeycrisp apples the moment I stepped back foot inside my house. Just love them so much. You're currently balancing on a knife. Just be careful. I'm making a fat latte today. Well, if you know how I like my lattes, basically it's about 1 cup of almond milk. I have this s'mores Java coffee. I also have other flavors. Oh, I should put my syrup in here. Today I'm doing s'mores because I gotta keep on theme with the s'mores. I do 4 or 5 pumps normally. Okay, and then 1 scoop of Java. I'm almost out of the s'mores. Almost out of all of them, to be honest, except French vanilla, because I actually don't really like French vanilla. To make it a little sweeter, I'm using this allulose baking blend, just like maybe a teaspoon. Once everything's in there, give it a good mix. And then we need ice. 1 more. There we go. Next thing is this cookie dough coffee creamer, but I actually think this might be not really usable anymore. I think it's gone bad, unfortunately. I tried to use a lot of it, but it smells sour, so I don't think I want to use it. It's also expired November 9th, 2025. So that was honestly quite painful. I don't like this one though. I'll keep it in there in case, but I actually don't like that little pumpkin spice whatever creamer. It tastes too chemical-y. I love a good chemical, okay? I love a Diet Coke, a Diet Dr. Pepper, but that is literally like drinking battery acid, and that's where I draw the line. I add a little salt to it. It's pretty good. Sometimes if I get these like cups at stores, I'll kind of feel bad just using them once and then throwing them away. So I will use them multiple times. They're also kind of fun to drink out of. Going back into my bedroom. I'm also taking these electrolyte tablets. They're from Salt Stick. I normally would just drink an electrolyte drink, but I don't have any right now. I only have these tablets. And these are for like working out, but these are the only electrolytes that I have. So I'm popping them. I also need to get my video set for today. I'm just really excited to open my advent calendar today, so I'm gonna do it now, even though I'm not gonna eat it now. What day is it? 18th? Here. Do we have one today? Yes, we do. Ooh! Uh-oh. 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 Pumpkin spice latte. This is different from the pumpkin spice, I've heard. Yeah, also it does literally say here, excessive consumption may cause a laxative effect due to maltol. I'm excited to try this one. Got my video uploaded for today. I'm gonna try to get back on the schedule where I am editing at night. I want to do a reading wrapped, but I want it to be super chill and awesome and not be really high maintenance. I'm gonna get set up for that. Welcome to my 2025 reading wrapped. These are all my 5-star books. In total, I read 51 books this year. That might change to 52 depending on what I read, because I am gonna start reading another book soon. I don't know which one. I'm just gonna quickly go through all my 5-star reads. First up, I'm gonna go through the 5-star reads that I don't have because I borrowed a lot of books from my sister. So The Only One Left by Riley Sager. Really good book. It's like a nurse-patient type of deal, and basically person is going to this house about this legend in town, basically. This woman who apparently killed all her family. And as the book goes on, things start to progress. It starts to get really good. I would highly, highly recommend it. I have the Harry Potter books. I read all of them this year. They are in like a little carrier that's hard to get them in and out, so I don't want to get out them. But the 2 5-stars that I read was The Goblet of Fire, which is the 4th book, and then the Deathly Hallows, which is the 7th book. And I really liked the Deathly Hallows because it was just the end of the series and it was so good. And nostalgia really hit me with that book. And then The Goblet of Fire, I also gave a 4 stars to, just because I love the movie. And oh my gosh, I had 4 5-star reads in a row. That's crazy. The next one from the Harry Potter series was Harry Potter number 3, Prisoner of Azkaban, because it really gave me insight to the movie. Like, a lot of things weren't explained in the movie that I feel like should have been explained. What a secret keeper is, and like why Harry forgave Sirius Black so quickly, you know? But the 4 5-star reads I had in a row were 11/22/63 by Stephen King, Prisoner of Azkaban, Finale, which is the 3rd book in the Caraval series, and then The Goblet of Fire, which is the 4th Harry Potter book. So those were the 4 5-star reads that I had. I am not stingy with my 5-star reads. Honestly, if I like a book, I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Like, normally my criteria for giving 5 stars is like I have to have a physical reaction to the book, whether that's jaw on the floor dropping or like really happy that I read the book, something like that. So I will say, like, I know some people come out of the year and they have 3 5-star reads, but for me, I love reading. I'm gonna go through these kind of quickly, kind of give a quick little synopsis of what the book's about so you can see if you want to read it. First up, we have The Housemaid. This is being made into a movie. It's basically about Millie. I want to say Millie. I want to say the main character's name is Millie, and she is basically a nanny for this girl, and she's the housekeeper, and she gets hired to this house, and like things start to go sketch real fast. You just have to read to see what happens, because it's honestly really confusing at first, but then the plot twist at the end is really good. Also, no spoilers in this. I would recommend this one. I haven't read like the next of the series or anything. Apparently the next book's supposed to be really good as well. By Frida McFadden. I would honestly, if you're into thrillers, read any Frida McFadden book and you'll probably be set to go. The next one, as I was already talking about, is Finale by Stephanie Garber. I loved these books. I loved this book series. It's Caraval. So you have the first one is Caraval, the second one's Legendary, the third one is Finale. This one wraps it up really, really nice. I'll give you a synopsis of what Caraval's about, because obviously if I go into what this one's about, it's going to reveal a bunch of stuff. Basically, it's a game that people play and you're not really sure if the game is real or not, or the people that you're meeting are real or not. It's basically a mystery the entire time. It's very, very confusing at first, I will say. You kind of have to, in Caraval, you have to like read the entire book, I feel like, to get a sense of if you like the book, unfortunately, because it is very confusing and you will be confused for the entirety of the book. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things were explained within the last 100 pages and I was just like confused the entire time. If you do get into this book series, it's really, really good. Next book I gave 5 stars to is 11/22/63. Now, this book is gigantic, okay? It's a textbook. It is quite the commitment. This is how big the text is for each page. It took me a month to read this book, and I read a couple books in between because I just had to take a break. This book is very good. I will say, I did not think I was gonna like this book. I only read it because I wanted to say that I read a huge, gigantic book that was like 1,000 pages. It was almost 1,000. 830. It's basically about the JFK assassination. This time traveler goes back in time. He finds this time machine and he basically tries to stop the JFK assassination. Goes into a lot of like what was happening during that time, how the time machine works. I think I only gave this 5 stars because I invested a lot into it. Like, the story was very good, I will say. I don't think I would ever like want to reread this book just because it is a big commitment, and I was just very relieved when it was over. And it goes into a lot of stuff that I didn't know about the JFK assassination. This next book is called The Naturals. This is the start of a series. I haven't read any other book in the series, but I gave this 5 stars. It's a YA, and if you can see, it's a very, very fast read. I think I read this in like 2 days, but it hooked me from beginning to end. It's basically about these kids who the FBI tracks down to solve cold cases, and the reason that they're special is because they have special powers. And I was explained to it like the special powers were like telepathy, or you can float, or something like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, but the powers are like mind powers. So basically they can like look at someone and know exactly what they're feeling, or they can see like a crime scene and know exactly what happened on the crime scene. This book gripped me from start to finish. I really enjoyed it. The next one is The Spell Shop. I adored this book so much. It's so cute and it has little sprayed edges. I got this off of Book Outlet. I'll
put the link below because they do have like $5.99 fiction sales all the time. And it is a really good place to buy books if you don't really care about any damage or whatever. Sometimes the damage is just a little mark or whatever, but I think the damage for this book was like that. Or some of the pages are kind of folded. That's fine. I don't really care. I just like reading. Super, super cute, cozy read. I think this was my like very first cozy read, but it's about this girl who takes these books from the library of a city that is undergoing corruption, and she goes to this little island and she's like, well, how am I gonna make money? And she basically starts this spell shop. Things go right, things go wrong, and she has a little companion the entire time. It's a little leaf plant. He is so adorable. There's a little bit of romance in this book. It was just a really good fun read. Couldn't put it down. And also the cover is like so adorable and cute. I just loved this book so much. The next book is called The House on the Cerulean Sea. This book is kind of a Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, but it's a little bit different. These children are, I don't want to reveal, but they are not like they have like superpowers or anything, but they are just like different in their own different ways. And this guy is basically going to this house to review if this orphanage with these peculiar children should stay open or should close down. That is the whole premise of the book. There's a lot to love about this book. It's such a heartwarming story. There is a second book that I want to read. Very good if you ever get the chance to read it. The next book I have is Hidden Pictures. I believe this is like one of the first books I read this year. I am a sucker for books with pictures because Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children had pictures and it was awesome. The pictures kind of keep the story going. Basically what happens is there's this nanny. I feel like I read so many nanny books or like patient books this year, but there's this nanny that goes to this house and this kid starts drawing pictures of things. Pictures start to get a little bit more scary and crazy. Basically she's just trying to figure out like what these pictures mean. There is a plot twist at the end of the book that I didn't see coming. It was a very good book. It's a pretty quick read as well. You can probably read it in like a day or two. Next we have my absolute favorite read of 2025, Keep It in the Family by John Mars. I will say this is a criticism that this book has gotten a lot. Many people have said very slow burn. It is very hard to keep up with. I personally didn't have a problem with that. Maybe it was a little bit hard to get into, but it was a very, very good book. So many plot twists, had me guessing till the end about this newlywed couple trying to get a fixer-upper house because they don't really have money for any other house. The wife starts discovering things in the attic. Things start happening. Past starts to merge with present. They think that something happened in the attic. There's just so much going on in this book that it's hard to explain without giving away too much. It is a thriller book. It's very, very good. I would recommend honestly like sticking with it. Even if you want to DNF it, like so much happens in the last 100 pages that is just jaw-dropping. Hopefully this makes up for yesterday's vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed. And this vlog is still going on. If you didn't like this section, just keep watching and there will be another section of the vlog.
I'm in my car now. Let's see. She's good. She's good. And she still has half a tank of gas. I'm so proud of her. I am just going to the grocery store up the street. I'm at the grocery store now. I will probably see you guys later. My battery is probably gonna die, so. I have just been informed that my hard drive is full. My 5 terabyte hard drive is full. What does this mean for Vlogmas? This means possibly Vlogmas may be canceled. What I was trying to say before my camera rudely died is that Best Buy closes at 10. There is no way I am getting out of work before 10. I also don't think there's a Best Buy near my work. I could possibly go to Target. That might be what I'm needing to do. Tomorrow we're going to Grandma's house. We're going at like 12. So I don't have time to get it before then. And I don't want to drive all the way to St. Louis just to drive all the way back, just to drive all the way to Illinois. You know what I'm saying? So I might stop by Target on the way home. This actually might work. Okay. The problem is money. I don't know if I have enough money. I can't continue Vlogmas without an external hard drive because I have no storage anywhere else. Number 1. Number 2, I need storage for Alaska. I'm moving there. I don't even know if I told the vlog if I'm moving to Alaska, but peace. I have gone through 3 hard drives in the span of 5 years, all 5 terabytes. So that's 15 terabytes of storage, which if you don't know, a terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes of storage. That's a lot. There's nothing I can do. I just have to keep buying more. It'll all be okay. This is the rough life of being a vlogger. green, orange, green, orange, green, orange, green. I was not expecting the Hunger Games edit. Time to try the pumpkin spice latte. Here we are. There is a little bit of coffee flavor to this latte, to this bar. It's good. It's nice and soft. It's nice and chewy. I just need a little less latte and a little more pumpkin and it would be perfect. 6 out of 10. I have like 15 minutes before I have to leave for work, so I'm gonna get ready. I'll loop back around. Hello. I'm back from my work. I just wanted to let you guys know, Vlogmas is saved. I got a 5 terabyte drive. Not my fave hard drive ever. I'd rather have Seagate. We had to do with what we had to do. We didn't have a lot of options and we had to get one so that Vlogmas could be saved. So easy store it is. I'm having the exact same thing I have for breakfast because it is truly just that good. I was gonna have a yogurt bowl, but I didn't feel like it. I might have a cookie later too. This is what I was craving. Some eggs, some cottage cheese, some guacamole, and some tahini. So this is what I made. Okay. It's currently 10:21. I'm gonna finish editing this video, hopefully. Thanks for watching this Vlogmas. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I had so much fun today. So much fun. If you guys didn't have fun, don't let me know in the comments below because it will hurt my feelings. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell every single time I post, which is every single day until Christmas. There's only 6 or 7 Vlogmases left. Enjoy this while you can because daily vlogging is not for the weak and it's not for me. Goodbye, my friends. Have a great day.